The three conditions my father-in-law, Mr. Joseph Aloba, gave me that I have refused to take on, and why he is constantly defaming me, says Name-Wunmi, Cynthia Aloba, the widow of the late Ilerioluwa Promise Oladimeji Aloba, popularly known as Mohbad. Hello everyone, you're so much welcome. Baba granted an interview less than 24 hours ago on Silverbird. You can please go and watch the interview, which a lot of people have been analyzing and which we might take some time later to do the analysis. But let's quickly go into what Cynthia, Name-Wunmi's lawyer, wrote. I'm going to read it. It says, from Wunmi's lawyer, Mohbad's dad is smearing the name of our client by dishing out lies to feed the public about the DNA. After Wunmi agreed to do the DNA, Mr. Aloba gave out some conditions that the public must not be allowed to see the results, which we refused, and that if the result is positive, Wunmi must not sue him for defamation, which we also declined. Joseph Aloba also told the court that the pathologist that conducted the private autopsy should be the one to do the DNA because he already paid the doctor at UCH Ibadan. We oppose this, and the court also advised against such. So these are the three things. Let me just quickly do a recap of what I just read now. The first thing, when Wunmi said she wanted to do, the first condition Baba gave that the public must not be allowed to see the results. Pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbé síta fún àwọn online law tí Baba claim pé nítorí ẹ̀ làwọn ṣe fẹ́ ṣe DNA. Pé wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ fi results yẹn síta. Táwọn refuse. Ìyẹn lawyer Wunmi àti Wunmi. And that if the result is positive, tó bá jẹ́ wípé Mohbad ló ní ọmọ, Wunmi must not sue him for defamation, which we also declined. Meaning, condition number 2 is, okay, if the DNA now says the son, Liam, is for Mohbad, Wunmi should not sue him. And of course, Wunmi and her lawyer said, no, that is not going to happen. If the result comes out and Mohbad is declared the father of Liam, we will sue you. So the third condition is that the pathologist, you remember, apart from the autopsy that the Lagos State government did, which took almost 7 or 8 months for it to be released, and which was not agreed upon by Josie Aloba, but agreed on by Wunmi Aloba. Baba decided to go a step further to conduct his own private autopsy, which took some time for the courts to agree to, and when they finally did, he got his own private autopsy because the judge told Baba to say, Baba, since the Lagos State government has done autopsy for your son and you're not okay with it, we have to foot the bill of a private autopsy. The state isn't going to do anything or pay any money on any other autopsy. And Baba agreed and conducted the test. While some people say, he went to go and collect one pathologist from somewhere, and he even said it in one interview that pathologists around Southwest were not willing to do it. He had to go maybe North Central or to the North to get a pathologist who later did it, as said, reportedly. Now, so these are the three conditions that won't agree, Lori. Let's go back into I just decided to break that down so we understand. The lawyer continued, he wrote, we later proposed Lagoon Hospital and Reddington Hospital, but the dad declined. So that means Baba wants UCH Ibadan, which he claimed should be done by his pathologist, and which he said he had paid that doctor to do it. But Wunmi and her lawyer said they want Lagoon Hospital and Reddington Hospital. But Baba no Ugba. So both of them have not agreed on where exactly to do it. After this, he still went to the social media to call Liam bow-legged and illegitimate. Meaning, without and also DNA confirming yet that Liam is not Mohbad's son. Baba has constantly called Liam pé àwọn ò kẹ́tàn torí Mohbad náà ò kẹ́tàn and wípé ọmọ àlè ni Liam. On January 9, 2025, he wrote a letter to his lawyer that we were ready for DNA. But he said he was no longer Mr. Aloba's lawyer. You remember that STV? No, it's not the STV. Before the Silverbird interview that I told you about, just this same week, Baba also did another interview that people have been dragging him for with one content creator called Mr. Lil Gaga, where he said that he wants to do away with his lawyer. He's not comfortable with his lawyer anymore. Yes, so he said that with his own mouth. So please, for context, go and watch Baba's interview with Mr. Lil Gaga, Mr. Lilgaga on YouTube. Yeah, you get the comprehensive video on YouTube. And also the interview he did on STV. Silverbird Television is everywhere. Okay, so let's continue. So on January 9, 2025, we wrote a letter to his lawyer that we are ready for DNA, but he said he was no longer Mr. Aloba's lawyer. We want the public to know that Name-Wunmi is ready for the DNA test, and she has been calling on Mr. Joseph to get his doctor ready to take samples. She's not the one delaying the DNA. Ejekawo comment section law. Somebody said, if they sue this man for defamation now, some people go to cry for this social media. Another said, we are no longer interested. What kept Wunmi from doing the DNA since 13 months? There must be a skeleton in her cupboard. Another said, at this point, the court should just rule for the DNA to be conducted without Josie's approval. They should just grant order to proceed. Also, the results must be posted across all social media platforms. You can't accuse your son's wife for infidelity and expect her not to sue you for defamation. Another said, make VDM and Yomi Fabi them go hospital and make sure it's done properly and not tampered with. Another said, as it stands now, even Mohbad and Mr. Josie needs a DNA ASAP before Liam. Because not even a madman will continue watching his son lying down in the morgue since more than 15 months, while almost every part of his body has been chop in the name of conducting series of tests and not bury him. Just because you need to prove a point. Every one of them fails the guy woefully, but Mr. Aloba did the most. Another said, we are brave to know you are ready. The only weary people are the depressed and mentally ill speakers on TikTok. As for Josie, may God give all of us long life to witness the rest of the story. Another said, Mr. Aloba don't turn his son by to business center. Another said, best advice is to go to a military hospital and get it done. Another said, smile, shaking my head. Ìgbà yìí láàárọ̀, tarugbo gbogbo yín sunkún oge. Let neutral person choose the hospital. None of the two parties can be trusted, and yes, it's understandable, as there are no trust on ourselves. Another said, Josie said his life got better after Mohbad's spy. Now person be that one, he just wants to keep making money. Another said, even since una don't settle everywhere, make una carry the DNA to US or any country apart from Nigeria. And anybody will go curse me here, thunder go fire am. Another person said, for Nigeria, you know if you differentiate lie from truth, never. Another said, get out, family agbako from head to toe. Another said, ọkàn gbogbo yín ò ní balẹ̀ àfi tí ẹ bá jẹ́wọ́ ikú tó pa Mo. Another said, make una leave us. We don't tire for Namata. Make una get out of here. Another said, the man no want the cast to end. He's busy cashing out on TikTok. Another said, please, you people should leave us alone. Such una family matter. Another said, till now, Liam never knew his dad is late. Imagine something that cannot be fixed again. We are fighting for all because of material things of life. Another said, for the past 1 year, she was not ready. Suddenly, she's ready and also wants to decide the hospital to carry out the DNA. A clean person fears no accusation. Another said, how much Mohbad papa get wey in one pay doctor? Na dey lie, Wunmi no wan do DNA test in one word. Another said, gbogbo yin ti ya wèrè. Another said, my own is they should bury this poor boy's soul, let him rest, then all of them, except Liam, can get off the whatever, bad word. Another said, why all this back and forth for just DNA? If he's sure for Wunmi that she did not buy Mohbad because of the child, why not just give the baby and let the DNA be done anywhere? A clean mind fear no accusation. Another person said, tell your client to do DNA. I'll be waiting hard there if she's innocent. Another said, Wunmi's lawyers are not even doing their jobs. Therefore, don't sue Josie Saints. Abi kini gbogbo radarada igana. Another said, we are tired of hearing you guys every AK market days. Another said, they supposed lock all of una for one place. They give una better mending, make everybody head first straight. Because una just the wine Nigerians with una family wahala. Another said, Wunmi, share some property with your in-laws, please. You can see how they are struggling. My people. Another said, leave DNA. Now justice for Mohbad dey ground now. Another said, Kai, I can imagine what this young lady is going through. Some father figure, Twe. Another said, she baba ni iya bi baba share. Another said, please, you guys should forget with the DNA and your family wahala. We have other things to focus on now. Your case is closed. Bye. Another said, Unade Chris, what the man is asking is not too much. If you are sure the child is Mohbad's child, do the DNA. Must you sue the man if the result comes out positive? Another said, you don't want to be sued for defamation, but you go about granting interviews boasting Liam is not your grandson. He has bow leg, this and that. Baba, you and your lawyers are joking. Another said, what this lady has gone through, I don't even pray it for my enemy. How has she been coping with all this? Where does she get the strength? May God bless those who are standing by her, a young widow. I pray all this is over. Even if it's the DNA that is done with, it's enough reason to just bury the innocent, unfortunate more. That guy suffered when he was alive and still in death is suffering. What do you call this type of existence? Another person said, all this back and forth, no even pain me, reach the fact that the boy's body is still lying in the morgue. My people, comments plenty. Plenty. And people have spoken. You've heard them sharing their different thoughts and perspectives. What do you think, in your own opinion, could be done at this point in time? Because really, this is not funny. Drop comments in the comment section. Real.